local developments attract the attention of the neighbors, particularly of the Soviet. Differences of might be settled in a meeting at Chia. Will it succeed? Czechoslovak party leader Dubček meets Soviet party boss Brezhnev. Apparently, the negotiations are not simple, and they are constantly being extended. The small railway station in eastern Slovakia becomes a center of the world's interest. The talks last for 4 days, and information is scarce. But the Czechs can count on the support of the whole nation. Finally, an agreement. It ends with smiles and a fraternal embrace. This is the first day of August 1968. 2 days later in Bratislava, a common declaration is formally signed by 6 socialist states, members of the Warsaw Pact, with Romania absent as usual. The principles of equality, sovereignty, national independence, territorial integrity, and fraternal cooperation are reaffirmed. It would appear that everything is all right, but is it? The following week, the president of Yugoslavia, Marshal Tito, visits Prague. He gets a hero's welcome. August, East German leader Walter Ulbricht comes unexpectedly to Karlovy Vary. He offers his rich experience, for according to his own words, he represents one of the most stable socialist countries. On the 15th of August, the long-expected visit of the Romanian leader Nicolae Ceausescu takes place. This statesman's efforts towards an independent policy within the Warsaw Pact gain an extraordinary amount of sympathy in Czechoslovakia. After his departure, a few quiet days. Now it is time to prepare the extraordinary party congress, which should permanently ratify the recent Czechoslovak economic and social reforms. But there is another unexpected visit. It occurs at dawn of the 21st of August, 1968. Radio Prague is on the air throughout the night, broadcasting a special announcement of the Presidium of Czechoslovak Communist Party.
To all people of the Czechoslovak Socialist Republic, yesterday at 11 p.m., the armed forces of the Soviet Union, Polish People's Republic, German Democratic Republic, Hungarian People's Republic, and the Bulgarian People's Republic have crossed the borders of the Czechoslovakian Socialist Republic. This happened without the knowledge of the President of the Republic, Chairman of the National Assembly, Prime Minister, First Secretary of the party, as well as the organizations they represent.
The central building of Radio Prague is still in the hands of the government. It was here that in May 1945, the Czech patriots fought the Nazis for the control of free broadcasting. Now again, tanks are approaching. Their aim is clear. It is also clear to these people. But perhaps this is a misunderstanding. Perhaps it might be explained. What is there to conquer here with tanks? Not a single shot has been fired here since the beginning of the Czechoslovak liberal reforms. There is not and never has been any counter-revolution. Can these soldiers understand this? Against the overwhelming force which at this moment is about to crush our country, we have only our truth. All we are guilty of is our longing to create a socialist system of our own, a socialism with a human face. Why do they try to stop us? What are they trying to make of us? Shall we become, be it only for a moment, the mouse that roared? The Prague airport was occupied by paratroopers shortly after midnight. Soviet cargo planes continued bringing in a heavy battle equipment. The recently completed international airport was having its premiere in the style of Franz Kafka. The building of the Central Committee of the party, 8 a.m. Soon after midnight, a black Volga limousine of the Soviet embassy led the first detachment of paratroopers to this building. By then, the party secretary Dubček, the chairman of the National Assembly Smrkovsky, Prime Minister Černík, and other leaders had already been detained by the Soviet Secret Service. The troops are still coming, occupying all important points, blocking all main arteries. Step by step, all life of the city is being crippled. But why?
Лучше было бы для нас, если приехали, например, танки из Германии, потому что мы знаем этот враг. Да вы наши союзники очень нарушили, большой удар сделали.
Of course, discussions lead nowhere. Still, the soldiers are beginning to realize that there is a discrepancy between what they are hearing and seeing for themselves and the propaganda they have been fed. There is a shade of disappointment on the Russian faces. Why don't these people welcome us as their protectors? But the army is not trained to be a debating society. The army is there to obey orders. There is a cliché about fighting tanks with bare hands. This is what it looks like in real life.
Thank you.